Hey everyone. I've come to this realization recently that maybe I'm wrong about certain things. This is my hero only. Maybe I'm wrong about what I deem as productivity. The world these days, we just have so much inundated on us that maybe we are trying to do nothing. Maybe we don't want to get anything accomplished. Or maybe the thought of it is painful or sounds like it's more onerous. I think productivity for a long period of time meant we were getting things done and we were making ourselves effective. But when we think about the world and we think about like our focus on, for me, I am like a 5 to 10% minimalist, where I start to really think about all the stuff that I have. Do I really need all that still? Do I need that? Or can I get rid of that? I can't think about it. I read somewhere that each one of us have 300,000 items in our home. And I'm sure that's the case for me, regardless of what I consider culling or getting rid of things or sending them out for recycling or donating them. There's still so much to donate. I used to have this closet of, I don't know, dozens of suits, and I used to have like 40, 50 ties. I don't need any of it. I can only wear one at a time. I'm not saying I should have a capsule wardrobe where I only have one thing or 5 things. I'm not that. But I'm saying to myself, man, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe none of us, maybe this whole concept of getting more things done is painful. The goal should be to do nothing, to get what we would like to see our lives be, and to do what we want to do. And even so, many of us, like myself, there's a lot of things I have to do. I was trimming down my beard. This may be the last video you see with this beard on it. I just have a whole bunch of stuff going on. But maybe just do nothing. What's the difference? I don't know. I can't do that. There are people in my life that depend on me. There's bills I gotta pay. There's taxes I gotta do. There are things I have to take care of in my house and in my family. I can't run away from it. But maybe that's what the deal is. Maybe this whole deal about getting more things done has been ponderous to you. Like, why am I having to do more stuff? Why do I have to have a system to do stuff? I gotta just do things as they come along and call it a night or call it a day. I don't know. All I know is think about what's important. Think about whether you want to get anything done or not. And if so, you perhaps need a system. If you're like many of us who are adulting, we probably need some kind of system in order to get what we want done. But for many of us, it's like, whatever. Which way is the wind blowing? Let's just do that. Maybe you're right. All I know is that our lives are too short. We've got to make sure that we're doing the things that we want with the people we love. And in my opinion, being productive gets the stuff out of the way so I can spend time with those who I love. It takes the mail away. It takes the constant messages and pings. It takes the stuff that gets accumulated over time. The less stuff you have, I'm under this belief, I'm starting to really come to this opinion, that the less stuff you have, the less stuff you have to deal with. Like in my household, we got 3 cars. One for my son, one for my wife and I. It's 3 sets of tires and 3 sets of maintenance. 3 sets of this or that. And the more things we have in our life, to me, it seems like it may be burdensome to us. It actually might make us to have more things to do. The more things that clutter in my inbox doesn't make the things go away. There's more things I ultimately have to do. Putting them in folders don't make them go away. Ignoring messages doesn't make them go away. That's why I think a system makes sense. It's not easy. I'd rather do nothing. I'd rather just see what's on Netflix right now. Just watch that. See what's on Prime and just watch that. But I can't. My God tells me that I can't, or I shouldn't. I should find ways to contribute to this society for as long as I exist on this plane. What do you think? Do you think that we should do nothing and just let life roll at us? Or do you think that having a system, whether it's my system, Time Leadership, or any of the other systems that have existed throughout our last 50 years or so, maybe one of those resonates with you, or maybe a combination of them do, or maybe it's none of them. Just forget it, man. Stop listening to me. Stop listening to all these people trying to get you to do stuff. Just do nothing. Try it. I don't know. If it sounds burdensome, it's hurtful to let me organize this, or let me cull this, or let me recycle that. Maybe that's just a pain in the you know what. So what is it? I always say this thing, like, you got to think about who's in your life. For many of us, doing nothing might be just like the ticket. I'll just wait for the mail to come. I'll wait to see what's in my inbox, and I'll just live accordingly. Maybe it's good for you. It's not great for me. The whole concept of it just gives me the hives. It just does. I'm just like, what? What? Having structure and focus on those that I care for and love helps me to spend more quality time with them. To me, for me, if I don't have that, then the time I'm spending with them, my brain is awash with all the things I have to do in order to make sure life works. And I can't focus on them. I can't give them what they deserve. That's what a system means to me. What does it mean to you? Or it doesn't mean anything to you. All I know is if I can help you in any way, I've got, at this point in my life, I've got 30 years of learning and going through this, from the very tactical stuff about, how do I handle what's in my email box, to the very strategic items, like what's a framework for designing a plan around how I should live my life, or how I should run my business, or how I should work with my organization. I can help you with any one of those. Or not. You can just listen to me, subscribe, and give me some comments and tell me what you think. But I genuinely think that I've been put here to do this. I read this book years ago by a gentleman named Os Guinness called The Calling. And it's really focused about us following the message of Jesus Christ and what he's done for the world. And I've taken it a step further to think about, all right, so I'm a follower of Jesus. So what does that mean? Does that mean I have to wait? Does that mean I have to hope that some epiphany happens one day and then I start doing something? Or do I take a step by doing something now and then knowing if I'm doing it within the right principles of my spirituality, it leads me to where that calling is and how that calling can grow. That's how I believe in it. That's why I got to keep doing stuff. I love my family. I love my friends. I want to spend time with them. But I can't spend time with you if I'm thinking about what I got to do 3 minutes from now. You ever been on a call with somebody and they're like pissed? You're like, why is he or she mad? They're not mad at you. They're mad because there's something in their life that they can't control. And so hence they take the moment of being with you and the meeting and whatever you're trying to do as the moment where they can grasp control, even briefly. That's what our lives are about. I call this message do nothing. You can't do everything. I call it do nothing because maybe if you don't, maybe things will work out. Maybe. But for me, and for many of us, having a plan, having a system that's not too complex, that has 5 principles like we talked about in the time leadership, introductory conversation. Having those 5 things helps most of us to say, I got things in context. There is no way that you, I, or any book can control every single thing that's going to happen. But having a sense as to what that could be can really give us what we need. Can really drive home a powerful message and a powerful capacity feel for our lives. Every time I get something done or I complete a new project or something I thought I couldn't do but I had to learn how to do it and then I actually got it done, all of a sudden I feel the growth in me. I almost feel the Spirit, the Holy Spirit working in me, telling me that, hey, you were able to get it done, and that's because you have a purpose and a calling in this life. So do you. You might be living it right now. You're like, why is this guy talking to me? But for many of us, we are on a journey. And that journey just continues on and on. And we've got to think about what is the future. This is Winston. I know this is not as sophisticated as some of my other videos where I got like flashing stuff popping around and doing all that kind of thing. All I want you to know is that your life is worth it. No matter where you are. You can be listening to me in Kentucky, Australia, Tokyo, Kyiv, wherever you're listening to me, Lagos, wherever you're listening to me, you are part of this world. Every indication to me is that this world and the humans that live upon it are uniquely created for a reason. There may be some other types of creatures 10 light years away, 12 light years away, but we were created for a purpose. Every single one of our lives are created for a purpose. This is Winston. I will talk to you all soon. Do nothing or do the things that you love to be with those you love.